SamMisago TV. Bonyeza hapa kusubscribe na hapa kupata notifications za habari mpya. Usipitwe.
Thank you very much. If you would like to hear my Swahili I've picked up, that would be a total of one word, and I think it's the best word, which is caribou. So welcome, thank you all for coming here. I'm sure you will already hear I've got quite a strong Scottish accent. I will do my best to be less Scottish, a little bit more English and understandable, but when I drink this stuff it's very difficult to be that way. Now, we're here for a very special evening, and it's all about this here, Grants. It's a blend that we've been making for over 125 years, and it's #1 in Tanzania, which tells me you all have a good palate. Now, the big change that we have is the name and the bottle. The bottle looks better and it feels better. Now, being an ex-barman myself, this makes me very happy, but the name is the big one that I enjoy. And we went from Family Reserve to Triple Wood. Now, when we talk about woods, we're talking about barrels. It's where we mature our whiskey. And we use 3 different types of woods to give Grants its distinct flavour. We use virgin oak for that hint of spice that you might taste on the finish when you're drinking a Grants. We use refill bourbon for that sweet, fruity flavour, which is the main flavour I get when I'm drinking Grants. And finally, the American oak for that very subtle hint of vanilla on the end. It's these 3 casks that makes us stand out and makes us very approachable and easy to drink. But it's not just about drinking Grants straight, with water, with ice, however you prefer it. I like to mix things with Grants as well. And today we've prepared 3 different types of cocktails. We have an old-fashioned, an espresso martini, and a whiskey sour. So very quickly to sum up each one of these, if you're a big whiskey fan and you want to venture into the world of cocktails, but you feel that your masculinity might be let down if you drink something with a sparkler and in a funny glass, the Grants Old Fashioned is for you. It's whiskey, a bit of sugar, and a bit of bitters. It's a very approachable, easy to drink cocktail, and it still keeps your masculinity intact. The second cocktail is probably the most popular cocktail, and it was my most hated cocktail as a bartender, and it's what we call the gem, the Grants Espresso Martini. It's whiskey with coffee liqueur, and a dash of sugar. I love coffee because I travel so much. Coffee is my lifeblood. I love it even better when it has some Grants in it. So if you feel the conversation's getting a little bit boring because you're talking to someone like me, go and get a gem. A Grants Espresso Martini will wake you right up and then just shuffle away from me and talk to someone more interesting. And finally, the whiskey sour, or what we call the Girvan sour. Girvan is where we make our whiskey. It's at the base and heart of every single bottle of Grants. And this sour is for those of you who think you don't like whiskey. I say you think you don't like. There is a whiskey out there for everyone. But this one is a very juicy cocktail. It has lemon juice, so it's tart, sugar syrup for the sweet, a wee cherry for some sustenance. I don't know how much sustenance a cherry is truly going to give you when you're drinking an alcoholic drink, but it's better than nothing. And finally, some Grants. So it's warm, it's juicy, it's easy to drink, but it's dangerous. Because it's a juicy cocktail, please be careful with that one. If you find they're going down too quick, maybe switch to an old-fashioned. So there you have it, our 3 cocktails to represent our 3 different types of casks, and a massive thank you from me for all of you coming here. Yes, it is a fleeting visit to Tanzania, but this is my 2nd time here, and I love it here because everyone's so laid back. And as much as I'm an ambassador and I get to travel the world, I'm quite a laid-back person as well. So the culture, the people, the weather and the food suits me perfectly. Unfortunately, I'll be leaving tomorrow, but before that I'm going to do some training, make some cocktails, and you might see me behind the bar. So once again, thank you all for coming. Please enjoy your whiskey responsibly, have fun, and cheers. Slash.
Have fun. Enjoy.
SamMisago TV. Bonyeza hapa kusubscribe na hapa kupata notifications za habari mpya. Usipitwe.